Emma's inside my guard, please. I'm just going to go through just some very, very fundamental stuff that I think gets overlooked is anytime that we're playing centre line guard, this is better for Emma because her frame system's better. She can choose to pass left, right, standing, like she has more possibilities than me. Where if I kind of play offside, and it's real simple, is I get the ability to put my hip onto the ground, basic sweep, scissor sweep, etc., etc. The downfall about it a lot of time from here is it does give Emma a higher chance to pass the guard because there's a space for Emma to start to push my leg down. So one of the things I'm doing is I just want to keep the collar, or the sleeve control with this hand, and I'm not fighting it. So if Emma pulls her left hand back, I just simply track it. If Emma uses her elbow to push the leg down, I simply track it. So at no stage am I letting go of the sleeve grip. If Emma does grip fight on the sleeve, what I'm going to do is just going to keep punching it inside. So instead of doing what we normally do where we're here and we kind of play this hand fighting game, I'm simply going to punch it on the inside from here. Now, this is the part that makes the sweep very hard to do. Is as Emma starts to initiate the guard pass and starts to initiate, I'm going to block it. Now, the hardest part is I've got to insert my outside hook onto the inside. So I'll call this inside-outside guard. If you have wrestled me, this is my favourite half guard I love to play. So Emma's got the inside position like the box, so I bring it through, I'll put my hook on the inside. That's the hardest part about this entire move. Once we're here, we're jammed. We're ready to go. Okay, so once again, we'll just start with here. So we've got the control, start with collar and sleeve. I'm not fighting it. Right, so I'm kind of flying with it, but I have a really strong grip. Once there's an opportunity for me to insert my hook, because Emma has to create space to pass the guard. I do like to block it, but sometimes this isn't an option. So as I hip escape, my outside hook comes toes first. It goes on the inside, closest to the knee, not the hip. If it's the hips, your knee squeezes, then I'll lose all assets. So I want to kind of bring it closer to the knee line. I am on my side just for now, but I've got the collar and sleeve grip. I can't sweep it because I'm on my back and her weight's onto my knee, so don't try and sweep from here because it won't work. One more time. So we'll just go into this position. Collar and sleeve grip, possibly one of the strongest grips from here. Emma starts to initiate, just keep the grip. Once again, if we did go to hand fighting, I'm punching the hand on the inside. I do 45-degree hip escape out, so plant my foot, hip escape, my toes, underneath the knee, and I realign. Yep, knee to the ceiling. And we're just going to sit here just for a little bit. Let my partner kind of play around a little bit, guys. Whatever you do not lose this grip. So partner can play around. What you're going to find is I've got such a good mechanic here. They can stand up, they can do whatever they want. But the instant that they go to stand up, the punch hook sweep comes into play. Okay, 1, 2, 3. We're focusing on my left side. So we're here, get my grips. I really need you guys to focus. Number one is this hand. Don't pull your hand out, please. I need the hand close to the body or under the body. So the entire time I'm almost stiff arming with this hand. I'm seeing some of you guys trying to grip break. It's not going to work. So I'm more focusing, almost like knuckles down and flipping this here. What I'm saying is to get the space to put the hook in. If you move backwards, Emma's frame system on the inside is going to be able to pass the guard. So what I'm doing is I'm moving 45 degrees out. So I'm changing down to 45. You're going to find this is a really easy hook to put in. So what I'm watching is some of you are here, you're trying to lift your foot up and put your foot in here, and just going to underhook this. And like the triangle possibility, the guard pass possibility as well. So what I want to try and do is even if I can't get my foot up onto the hip, this foot, out, turn my hips away from Emma's head, foot goes in. This will also make this arm come more directly underneath the body, because she's going to put her weight on it, and it's a much better system. So I'm trying to get my knuckles over onto the sleeve and here. Once again, this is very hard. If Emma moves, I might get the sweep. I'm not going to initiate my sweep from here. This is a horrible position to try and sweep from. I'm flat on my back, the weight's on the end of my levers. This is a really bad position to sweep from. Right, but I need to get here first, just this is going to set the game up. Right, so let's go. I'm on here, put your foot on the ground, and you're normally going to go the inside position, 45 out, switch, and now we're in the game. Okay, 1, 2, 3. I still want the big shock and oh wow, magic, oh great. Okay, so once again, full guard, and the concept, collar and sleeve. Rob starts to initiate the guard pass. The most important thing once again is keep this. And to get the inside, and sometimes I can't put my foot on because it's got the inside position. So it's my head goes to my hand, my hook goes in from here, up. The hardest part about this right now is I punch, right? So as I punch, I sweep, and 9 out of 10 times we're going to go to half guard. But my foot's caught, this is okay. And he could be facing left or he can be facing right, it's irrelevant for me, but you know, I've got this control. I do want to post on 2 hands, this is far better mechanic for me. So what I do for me is I put my left foot, my trap foot, my left foot onto the ground. Lift my knee, pop my knee. And he can squeeze, but I'm just going to the neck. Right, so what I do is I put pressure on from here and I slide. Just be very careful your headline, stay center line. Look, for me, even if they roll me over, I'm still in the choke mechanic. I'm still pretty much going to finish this choke. It doesn't matter too much. But I really need to concentrate on that, on the half guard passing. You guys need to work out which side is better for you and which side's better for my partner. I find this, for me, this is one of my favourite passes when I'm offside half guard. Just jump onto your back. So if I'm, what we're going to call is onside half guard, frame systems, etc., etc. So this is better for my partner. This is a harder pass system for me. Offside half guard will be that where he's facing that way and I'm offside. So offside half guard. Right, a lot of the time that we're playing mount, the rescue, so they go to offside half guard. And you know, I see people, I put my knee onto the ground. The down for the butt is I've given him a space to be able to move his hips and attack, etc. Wherever I'm playing offside half guard, I just go here and here, lift my knee. This is a really easy mechanic to start to pass. So let's just go through the system one more time. So full guard, collar, sleeve, and I might not be able to get my right foot on here. So how do I do this? This is I'm not pulling my partner. Okay, head goes forward, open up the space, foot goes in, underneath the knee please, come up, punch. Head goes down, hook, here, head stays on this side, come up, attack, his choice. Like you have so many options from here. You know, like guard pass, knee ride, sweep, you can go to mount. But because I'm in the attack system, because I have the collar and the arm, just finish the fight. Finish him. Okay, 1, 2, 3. You don't have to. You don't have to. You're probably going to get the choke, the sweep, the guard pass and the upgrade anyway. You probably will. But it's one of those things that like, if you want to get the submission, if you want to get the choke, there's a couple of little foundations and groundwork I've got to do prior to choking my partner. And secondly is if I'm rolling against someone that's a lot bigger, stronger, and has a wider girth than me, my head position and my knee position is king. If my head position is too far over my partner, they're going to bridge and roll me because, you know, the head's the heaviest part of your body. I don't really have a post system on one side because I'm committed to the other side. So if they bridge me and take me that side, I don't have a post system. So there's a couple of little factors that do come into play if I'm rolling like in an open division and I want to get this, and I want to get the choke done. Okay, Rob. So we'll just go through the subtle nuances. I'm just going to shortcut the system if that's okay, guys. So boom, hook, here, punch, hook, boom. So what I like to do is when I'm here, is I like to come up this side, so I'm kind of really spread out on this side. I'm here. Now what I'm saying is, if I come over here and choke, and this is what we spoke about earlier, if Rob brings his knees to his chest, right, so he changes, so it's not necessarily the sweep, it's bringing the knees over to take my weight off my balance point. So when I'm here, what I might do is this. So bring his knees to his chest. Now, back on this side to choke. Here, my elbows are off the ground. So if I'm choking and my head's on this side by default, my choking elbow is off the ground. If I put my head on this side, by default, the choking elbow goes to the ground. Such a small detail, right? So for me, here, right, I like to put my hand through first and I put my head in this space. Here. And almost bait my partner. Look, you can put me back into the guard. Put the choke on. And now pretty much. And it's choking them.
I'm 6 stars actually.
Yeah, that's, it's just me. Don't worry, it's just 1 star. I've been waiting for it to say that for so long. Hey. Class finish? No. Okay, so when we're on this side, right? What I'm seeing is some of you going, you're transferring your head. If they need pinch and take me over, so I do like to stay on this side. Right, now I frame, knee pop, come here, I keep my head low, come here, and I'm always baiting, hey look, there's a huge gap over here.
I fall for it.
Not again. So that's how I play the choke. So the more that my head's on my right side, the closer I can put my elbow to the ground to finish. The more that my head's on my left side, the harder it is to put my elbow to the ground, and the more that I can knee pinch and lift. So we'll do this drill again, and the person on the bottom, try your knee pinch and lift, just to make sure that they're in the correct position as well. I don't, when I'm on this one here, once I have my choke, I don't upgrade. If they try to rescue whatever like that, and they give me an offer I can't refuse, I'll take the mount and finish it from mount. But this one here, I'm happy to finish it from the half guard or the knee ride. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay. This is option 2, and this is my favourite, absolute favourite around about my blue belt days, blue to purple belt days. Super high successful submission or sweep to submission. So I played this in my tournament game for quite a while. I'll explain how we set up and all that shortly as well. So Rob's inside. Same jelly can, guys. So here, I can't get my right foot on. Okay, so really important. My head goes to my hand, hip escape, insert my hook, feeling pretty good. Come up, go to punch hook sweep. My partner's just like, and he pulls his hand backwards, goes like, no way. Slap on the back. The part that I see people have issues with is they pull the person in before they do the choke, and allows my person to navigate the choke, where if I kind of just slap on the back, so it's get a collar grip, and I'll pull this in first, and now I'll pull it in. But I see people pull it in, but yes, right? Okay, so I want to set the trap up here, and watch what happens. I go cinch, and they're going to go, I'm in a choke, I better defend the choke. Cool. And I'm in exactly the same position I was before, but there's no half guard. So for me, right, play these two combinations together, it just like one best thing. So as I go punch hook sweep, I'm like, nope, collar choke. And if they don't defend the collar choke, choke them. If they do defend the collar choke, sweep them, because I've already got the punch hook sweep set up. So we're just in the position, punch hook sweep from here, and I'm trying to push the hand in, and it goes, I've been here before. So pulls his hand backwards. Watch. That is the key. See, Rob can drop his chin down to defend the choke right now. So, here you go. Yes?
Do you want him to put your chin down on your turn?
I'm going to tell you something right now. It's his choice. I can't control that. If Rob chooses to put his chin down and we're in a tournament, remember that guy in Japan that when I finished competing with him, his face was all red where I choked his face for 3 minutes? I'm going to do that to someone as well. So if you put your face down, man, I don't care if that's your face. I'll try and break your jaw. So, tournament, I'll try and break your jaw. Okay, this is the part, watch this. See, when I see people do this, is people go close and they extend their arm. So my hand comes up, which means that Rob can put his head under, chin up, yes, right? So what I'm doing is this, is I'm putting my elbow down. The right side. Doesn't make any difference. The choke's on. Sorry, I heard you gurgle on that one.
No stars this time.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's a solid choke. So when I started playing, this was punch and sweep, and as I was punching, that kind of go with it and pull the hand. Yes, here. Cinch the choke up first. I don't need to, he's already, because he's pulled his hand backwards, I don't need to move. Do you understand that? So we're here, so he's turned the corner for me. Top, so it's just grip. Close the choke up first, pull it in, treat this like a hook sweep. Boom. One, two, three. I had huge success with this. I've used this at a world level. I've used this at international level. Used it at local level. So it's going to go well. Okay. Don't overthink it. The biggest thing I can say to you guys: don't overthink it. Right. The more you think about this thing, right, the more you're going to get confused and confuzzy, and it's not going to work. Okay. So number one, touch hands, start standing. I do like to play offside. Okay. So from here, grip. Watch carefully. Step in the valley. Sit. Okay. This is my favourite. I did this. Tyrone, I did this at the Nationals to another world-class black belt, and he goes, you should get points out because you just sat down and they fell over. But there's a lot more work to it than that. So the two things is, I can't fall over. I cannot. If I land on my back, they're going to come on top. Right? So get our grips. One of my things is always 2 steps. So I always like to move my partner. I step inside the valley. Right? And I step outside the valley. I sit. Hook. Come on top. Tag down, 2 points. Knee right, 2 points. Choke, dead. Right. The thing is, when I'm sitting down, I'm sitting beneath them to pull their head to me. I see people pull back and they pull them onto them. So I don't want you to do this. This is what I see when people do something. They go step in and they go like they do that. They try and pull them on, and they're just going to keep step around. So I'm sitting down. Right, and so here, one step, that's it. So I have the ability, even if I don't get to sleep, to start to play the game. I'm still in the game. Right, so make sure you rest up from here, and now, you know, you've got so many options to play the game from here. Cooper, jump up, expendable. No, unless they got my leg. Doesn't matter about his feet, don't worry about it, which way they are, irrelevant. Irrelevant. 1, 2, 3.
There's money goes to me.
Masayuki Yoshimoto 選手、ユイスカワイ選手、俊介畑選手、片山西本。
Use your back.